Did you know that September is a time when people are most likely to make significant life changes, such as starting a new job or ending a relationship? When it comes to setting goals and starting over, January gets all the glory, but I believe the best time to reset your life is in September. It has always been a month that I choose to set goals and create systems that will support me in meeting them, and this year is no different. Here are a few reasons why September is a natural time to start over and embark on a path of personal growth. Number 1, the psychology of seasonal change. Research shows that seasonal changes can have a psychological impact on people, influencing their thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. As the transition from summer to fall occurs, there is a noticeable shift in the environment, marked by cooler temperatures and vibrant colors in nature. This physical change around us can evoke feelings of nostalgia and reflection within us, prompting us to assess our lives and consider opportunities for growth and renewal. Essentially, the changing landscape mirrors the idea of shedding the old to make room for the new, acting as a catalyst for reflection and a desire to make positive changes in our lives. This introspective mindset is conducive to setting intentions and making changes that align with our personal values and aspirations. Number 2, the back-to-school effect. For many people, September is synonymous with back-to-school season. The beginning of the school year signifies a fresh start and new opportunities for learning and growth. This association can subconsciously influence us to adopt a similar mindset and consider the potential for personal development and change as those yellow buses hit the road. The back-to-school mentality basically creates a psychological window of opportunity for self-improvement and transformation, even for people who are no longer in an academic setting. Number 3, the fresh start effect. Several years ago, a study published in the Journal of Experimental Psychology explored the idea of fresh start moments, those times when we are more motivated to initiate positive change in our lives. Researchers found that these moments most often occur at the start of a new academic year or season because these moments act as time-based landmarks that create a sense of separation from the past, making individuals more willing to pursue new goals. It gives the perception of a clean slate, helping us separate past failures from future potential, and thereby fostering a sense of optimism and a commitment to change. Collectively, these reasons are sometimes known as the September effect. So, what does all this mean for us? How can we use the September effect to our advantage? Well, setting goals is an integral part of the process of starting over. Goals give us direction and purpose, guiding us toward our aspirations and dreams, and September presents us with a fresh canvas to outline these objectives for the coming months. However, it's not just about setting goals. Yes, setting new goals is essential, but focusing solely on the destination can sometimes lead to frustration and disappointment. Often, big, grandiose goals are unrealistic long-term, or they can feel overwhelming, which may then lead to abandonment of the goal itself. That's not what we want, so it's crucial that we recognize the power of small moves. We must break down large goals into small, manageable steps. This is where systems come into play. Systems, in contrast to goals, are the processes and routines that we put in place to make progress consistently and sustainably toward our goals. For example, someone may have a goal to write a book. Alone, it's a very large endpoint. It would be easy to get overwhelmed at the idea of having to write an entire book, so this person may start and give up, or may be unable to start at all. However, if they create a daily system that involves writing for a set amount of time each day, or setting a word count to achieve regularly, they will consistently be making progress toward their goal. It is the systems, those small steps we create in alignment with our goal, that are most important. In his book, Atomic Habits, author James Clear emphasizes the importance of focusing on systems rather than goals, because it highlights the journey rather than solely fixating on the end goal. This is significant because goals can be achieved or missed, and sometimes external factors beyond our control may impact those outcomes. However, systems are within our control because we create them, and by consistently following through with them, we can ensure progress and growth over time. They create a sense of discipline and commitment, even during challenging times. By focusing on our systems, we cultivate a growth mindset and hone in on the process of learning and improvement. It's that back-to-school feeling many of us embrace in September. So if you're ready to use the September effect to your advantage and reset yourself for the months ahead, here are a few steps to take to get you going. Begin by taking time for self-reflection. Ask yourself what aspects of your life you want to change and why. Think about what's working and what's not. What is serving you well? What aspects of your life do you enjoy and want more of? What do you want to achieve in the future? Don't worry about setting goals or systems here. Just identify your values, passions, and what brings you fulfillment. Next, let go. To make space for new opportunities, be willing to let go of things that no longer serve your growth or well-being. This could include negative habits, toxic relationships, or outdated beliefs. Identify what those things are and get ready to let them go. After that, set your intentions. Being as specific as possible about what you want to call in and what you want to let go, state it. Start with "I intend" and clearly list what it is you will make happen in your life. The only rule here is to be sure you prioritize what matters to you. Next is to see your ideal life by creating a vision board. Include images, words, and symbols that represent your aspirations. Display it where you can see it daily as a reminder of your intentions. Now it's time to set some goals. Clearly identify what you want to achieve, when you hope to achieve it, and this is very important, how you will know you have achieved it. If your goal is something tangible, like saving a specific amount of money or running a marathon, obviously you'll know when you've done it. However, if your focus is something more abstract, such as improving your relationship with your kids or spending more quality time with your partner, you'll need to think about how that will look, feel, or sound when you get there. After that, develop your systems. Break down your goals into short and long-term objectives. Then, determine the steps you'll need to take and when in order to reach those outcomes. You may even include incentives or rewards for making progress along the way. Just make sure you're taking small steps each day. And finally, practice self-compassion. Resetting your life is a gradual process. Setbacks and mistakes are part of the journey, so remind yourself of that as often as you need. Celebrate your progress and be patient with yourself when facing challenges. Just be open to change, embrace the uncertainty, and view it all as a sign of growth. As September unfolds, I encourage you to welcome the power of starting over, celebrate the beauty of change, and believe that you have the tools to navigate all the twists and turns on the path of personal growth. If this resonated with you, please consider hitting that like button and subscribe for more. Until next time, mind yourself.